Hey guys, I have laundry to fold and I have no Disney videos ready for you guys this week. So I figured while I'm folding some laundry, I would do a Disney video. So today I want to talk about the benefits to staying on site. As a travel agent, I am asked this all the time because people will see like the Good Neighbor hotels and things like that that offer sometimes cheaper prices, and you can get them even cheaper on like hotels.com and stuff like that. And I'll say for us, we have stayed off site quite a few times, and you know, there are some costs to think about that when you see that lower price tag. So for us, a main thing why I don't like staying off site is the fast pass. So if you stay on site, you get fast passes at 60 days out, and for things like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and the new Pandora rides, and you know, later this year when Star Wars and Toy Story and all that stuff open up, those are going to be a little bit harder to find. And you know, you have a better chance of getting them at 60 days, and then not only that, but getting them at the times you want and the days you want and things like that. You know, it's really hard because you go and you make these dining reservations. You're kind of stuck at certain parks for certain days if you don't have park hoppers. And so, you know, that's just a huge bonus for me, at least, why I like staying on site. If you are not flying, this won't matter to you. But if you're flying, the ability to not rent a car and use Magical Express can save hundreds of dollars sometimes, where as long as you fly into MCO, you can get free transportation to and from the airport, as well as, you know, you being able to use Disney transportation because you're staying at a Disney resort back and forth to the parks, and they run all day long, like all the time. So that's a huge bonus and money saver right there. If you're driving, no Disney hotels charge you to park and have that like daily fee or whatever, where some of the offsite hotels do charge you a fee to park. And sometimes it can be $7, $10, and you know, that kind of adds up. Staying on site where you drive to parks, you're saving yourselves $20 a day parking at Disney like parks. That's a huge savings right there on top of the, you know, car rental fee, whatever. But I understand, you know, some people want to have a car there. So even if you're staying on site, you're still saving that 20 bucks a day parking fee if you decide to rent a car or whatever. So those are huge benefits right there. You know, sometimes the special promotions come out, and like right now they have one for the summer where you can get a free meal every day, a quick service meal. Some people truly love that benefit of having the dining plan, just knowing that it's all done and paid for and they don't have to worry about it. You know, the promotions that they offer and things like that. Some people honestly like having the free magic bands. If you stay on site, you get a free magic band. Yeah, it's only like a $10 or $13 magic band, but those are really nice to be able to never have to carry your wallet with you if you don't want to charge back to your room anything that you decide to purchase, to if you are, you know, staying on site and using a dining plan, to have, you know, your dining plan attached to it. And it's kind of like one less thing to worry about when you're doing fast passes. I watch people all the time fumbling trying to find all of their cards, and you know, they're like tickets to get into the resort and they can't always find them. And it's nice just popping that band up for your fast passes, for, you know, the memory maker, for all that stuff. And yeah, you can buy them, but for our family, that would be really expensive to go and buy magic bands. And yeah, you can buy them once and they'll last for probably a few years, but it's just another added expense, you know, when you think about it. For me, staying in Disney, in the Disney bubble, it's just really magical for me. And yeah, you could totally stay at a place like Carib Royale, which is like $249 a night on hotels.com a lot of the times. That one does not have a parking fee, I don't believe, but I believe you do have a cleaning fee with that one. I could be wrong. And you do have a lot of space in that room, and you have a full kitchen and things like that. But I think that if you stay at the right times, you could totally stay at the cabins for a very similar price, but then you're saving on, you know, the Magical Express transportation, or just the other many things that you can save on when you know, stay at a Disney hotel versus the other ones. You know, maybe you can't afford to stay Disney Deluxe, but you can afford to stay Disney Value. And the new rooms at Pop, I think they're totally worth it. Like, and I'm not a Pop fan. If you know us at all, you know that I have a very, very strong thought on Pop Century for previous trips. And I'm entertaining the idea of possibly doing Pop Century my next Disney vacation, because they've just really redone it and it looks really, really nice. And it honestly looks to the level of Universal's Cabana Bay. So I think there are tons of benefits, and I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of them, but you know, just being in that Disney bubble and the Disney magic that's all around, and it's a really cool feeling. Like when we walk into Caribbean Royale or any of the other restaurants or any of the other hotels, no one says hi to us. Everyone's just kind of like, ugh. They don't really like work with us at all or anything. Like we went one time and we just wanted a few extra pillows, and they were like, oh, we're out for the night. Like we don't have anyone working and it's too busy. And we're like, okay, given it was New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. But then just like being in those hotels, like, you know, you don't, a lot of times it's people maybe for conventions, like working or something like that. So you just, for us feeling that Disney magic, it's worth it to us to save a little bit longer or delay our trip a few months to save up to stay in a Disney resort. And I know for some people, they don't care. It's not that big of a deal. But for us, we love that ability to, you know, pre-plan. We get the 180-day mark of the first day that we arrive. We can book all of our ADRs. We get the, you know, discounts typically. We get, we always take advantage of the memory maker, which you can get that if you're not, you know, staying on Disney property, but just, you know, the Magic Band and being able to do the memory maker and do the charging back to the room and all that stuff. And then of course the savings of Magical Express when we used to fly in, or parking fees or any of that stuff. It's just, it has saved us a lot in the long run, I think, staying on Disney property. And, you know, staying on Disney property isn't for everyone, but we definitely really, really enjoy it. So those are my favorite reasons why we stay on property. If you have any, add them in here. I'm sure that people would love to hear them and hear why you stay on property, because I think a lot of people come to my Disney videos looking for advice. And yeah, that's today's video. If there is a topic that you want me to cover, like a really quick, you know, 5-10 minute video, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I want to kind of save these to have them to do, and maybe there'll be car chats or laundry chats or something like that to the effect of, you know, Walt Disney World fun stuff.